but the street traders have adapted and now sell from their cars. The range of goods on offer is quite astonishing.
On these shelves we have a collection of items that we've taken off various traders. We have horns, whistles, tattoos, scarves. We even have a collection of jackets. These jackets here are sold as quality suede jackets. This jacket will retail on the streets for approximately £200. Cost is about £5 to make. Here you see a collection of watches that are sold from cars. These are normally sold around the tourist areas in New Bond Street area. Very nice watches. They're even advertised in brochures, so people think, you know, they're getting a good bargain. They can retail for up to £700 a time. They're not fake, they're just worth approximately £30 a time. Over here on my right, we have more hats and scarves. We have cigarettes, whistles, perfume, joss sticks, umbrellas, gloves, t-shirts.
It's more than enough to keep Richie busy as he sets off on patrol in search of the illegal traders.
Yeah, it's basically like a cat and mouse game. You know, you're driving around looking, and obviously there's some certain areas that you can go to. Sometimes you'll get a phone call from somebody saying, you know, there's somebody selling stuff down here, can you come and assist us? And if we're available, we'll go down there. Other times it's just a case of being in the right place, right time.
Today, Richie's in luck and spots a car further down the road from which someone appears to be trading.
They'll sort of call him over on the pretense of asking him if he knows where such a place is. And then while he's sort of bending down to give them directions, they'll sort of like say, we've got these watches here, by the way, are you interested?
2 police officers have also seen the trader and approach him. They inspect the contents of the boot and find it full of watches. Richie joins the police officers and confronts the man with his suspicions.
It was my belief that you were trying to sell watches. I'm not seizing your watches on this occasion, all right, but I'm still reporting you.
But having got off lightly, the trader still has the cheek to try to sell Richie a watch.
Yeah.
You want to buy a watch for her?
Yeah.
Free watch?
Yeah.
Back on Oxford Street, the cameras have been bearing witness to another new scam, an ingenious twist on the art of the pickpocket.
We noticed it first when there was an increase in the number of pickpocket offences. When we contacted the victims, we found that quite a number had been to cash points shortly before they'd lost their purse.
There's a person taking money out of a hole in the wall. Well, hello, I'm going to take that money off you. What does it offer the criminal? Well, he's guaranteed that you've got the cash. And the only issue left is at what point are you going to take the money off them?
And this is how it works. Suspect number 1, the spotter, is standing to the left of the cash point machines. Spying a likely victim at the far cash point, he sidles over and, leaning over, watches the number being typed in. He joins his accomplice, the dipper, wearing a black leather jacket. He files the cash point number in his mobile phone. As soon as the victim is on her way, they follow. The dipper expertly relieves her of her purse before disappearing into a shopping centre. In the control room, the camera operators scour the street for the suspects. And finally, pick them out from the crowd. Off camera, the pair were arrested. But this isn't the only cash point scam to watch out for. Another novel method relies not on the craft of the pickpocket, but an ability to distract the victim.
I came up to the cash point and I put my card in and I tapped in my number and asked for £20. While I was doing that, a young man who was kneeling on the floor just down there held up a £10 note and said, "Excuse me, I think you've dropped this."
As the person bends down to pick that money up, another member of the gang who's been standing to one side quickly reaches over and takes the card from the slot.
They went round the corner to another cash machine and within 3 minutes of my losing